Whew. What a day, huh? Whew. Boy, it's been a rough week. It's going to be a busy week. Lots to do. Rake leaves, put in the garden, hunt for some mushrooms, and listen to some music. Yeah, it's going to be one of them weeks. I'm hoping to get out there to the old GW, find some of them dollar records. Whew. What a day. What a day. Oh, boy. I just came by the North Carolina vinyl picker's house, and I brought him over some VCLT. So I'm sure he's going to show that here in the video here towards the end of the video. And found some big old incense. Yeah, got these at the store the other day. I was out there and I had to go downtown, and while I was there, I stopped in and found me a couple of them dollar records. I think while I'm here, I might as well show those top 10 records for 2012. That's why we're all here, right? So 2012, we had 10 records that came out that year, and the first one I want to talk about, I don't have, but so the first 5 I don't have, and then the second 5 I do have. So let me tell you about the 5 that I don't have first, and then we'll get into the 5 that I do have. Waka, 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 waka. Yeah, I ramble on. First one I want to talk about is Spock's Beard. That was a progressive band, and the album Snow came out. It's kind of like their Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. And then we had RPWL, which is a band out of the UK, and Trying to Kiss the Sun. Yeah, and then Camel, A Nod and a Wink. Those 3 albums that came out that year that I don't have. Scarlet's Walk, Tori Amos. I sold that one, so I don't have that one. And the other one would be Speaking of Now, which is Pat Metheny album. So if you can find those 5, you're going to really enjoy those. The 5 that I do have from 2012 would be Peter Gabriel's Up, which is a fantastic record. That's what the picker tells me. He tells me this is a great record to pick up. Phil Collins' Testify. Yeah, it will Testify. Phil Collins. Marillion Brave. This is the DVD of the show, 2012. Symphonic Live. Yes. Excellent show. And Porcupine Tree, In Absentia. Fantastic album. Best album of the year, 2012. I'd have to say. So there you go. Those are the top 10 records that the picker was listening to in 2012. He had them here on the table. I'm sure the picker will be right back. He's going to go ahead and show you what he picked up this week. And he's going to show you what I brought him. I got to get out here. I got some leaves to pick up, and I want to get out there and start looking for the mushrooms. They're going to be coming out of the ground here pretty quick. So y'all have a good rest of your day out there, and get out there and get out in the woods and get out there and find some records to pick. And I'll be seeing you in just a minute. The picker will be back. He's just around the corner. He'll be right here. He'll be right with you. Hang on. It's Sunday. It's time for the North Carolina Vinyl Picker Show. And on this episode, I got VCLT from the Old Goat. And there he goes. He's heading down the road. Y'all take care now. And I got some new records this week that I'm going to show you. And I wanted to show you these incense. Look at the size of these jokers. These are beautiful. That was a nice nice gift there. Ah, lordy. So what did we get this week from the old goat? I haven't gotten VCLT in like 2 years. So that was really nice. I'm glad to get it. I've already scored it, so that way there wouldn't have to get out the old MacGyver, you know. What did he send me? And I really appreciate it. I was really surprised yesterday when I got home from my walk, and my wife said, "You got some records here." I'm like, "I didn't order no records that I know of." And she said, "I think they're from the old goat." I said, "Oh, baby, I bet them's going to be fantastic." I'm looking forward to, oh, man, look at here. He knows I love Victory at Sea. He knows the old Navy man likes his Victory at Sea. Yes, these are fantastic. Look at this. Aircraft carriers. The old picker was never on a carrier. I was on small ships. I was on frigates. Look at here. Airplanes. Yeah, buddy. I love this. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, here's another one. This one here is pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, here's one of my favorite ones. Yeah, love that. Love the ship there. But wait, there's more. Oh, man. This is a record. It's on my want list. SRC Milestones. I'm going to give this a listen today. I have one of their records, but this one here I don't have. This was on my list. Maybe I mentioned it, and that's how we found out. Thank you so much, old goat. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I appreciate that as well. And thanks for coming in to see the old North Carolina vinyl picker. So what did I pick up this week? Yeah. Well, I got a Steven Wilson cover version of Moment I Lost. Yeah, these are sealed. And these go for quite a bit of money. But I was lucky to pick one up. This is number 275 of 500. So I'm glad to get this. And this was got the big hole. There's one on Discogs that or on eBay that's got the smaller hole. So it's going to be just another version, and then there's one that's a promo. So there's 3 of them altogether. But if you get them, they're pretty old now. They've been around for a while. I'm not real sure what year this was. It's probably 15 years ago now. This one here is Roxy Music, and the other day when I showed this on Instagram, people were saying, you know, old Dan, he was saying to stop covering up the naughty bits, but I don't want YouTube to ban me, so I'll go ahead and cover her up a little bit. But this is a fantastic album. This is called Country Life, and this is a Roxy Music album that I did not have. And I need to run it through the cleaner again because it's got a lot of pops and clicks. Speaking of pops and clicks, Robin Trower, Back It Up. I never seen this album before. And from what I saw on Discogs, it had a white cover, not a black cover. So, yeah, I've never seen this Robin Trower album before. So for $3, I picked it up, and I'm glad I did because it sounds great. But this one here needs a bath, too, because it's got a lot of pops and clicks. And we went to the Antique Mall this week. Yeah, me and the wife, we went over there, Mrs. Vinyl Picker. We went over to Gastonia, and we went to Gastonia Pickers. That's right. It was a fantastic day. We had a good time walking around in that place. I had been there before, but it's been a couple of years. And Todd Venture, he goes there. He goes around this area, and he gives me lots of ideas on places to go. So it was really nice to go there. I had been there, like I said, and had been there in a couple of years. And they got a new owner, and he was from New York, and we were talking about pizza and bagels and all kinds of stuff. And he told me where to go in Belmont to get some good bagels. So, but that's still a haul for me to get to there. So Asheville might be a little bit even closer. Missing person, Spring Session M. Yeah, I was all in on when in the 80s. The picker was listening to a few bands, and I liked this band because it had Terry Bozzio in there, and Terry Bozzio was in the band UK. He was the drummer, and then Patrick O'Hearn was in this band as well, and Patrick O'Hearn was in Group 87, which was a progressive band, and also Patrick O'Hearn did some new age albums that are very good. And then, of course, Dale Bozzio is in the band, Terry's former wife. So, yeah, fantastic records. And they made another album after this one, and I think they broke up after that. Jerry Rafferty, this is his second solo album that I know of, and this was after Baker Street. This is the follow-up album. And I think he made album like 1 year, and then the following year he made the second album. This is 79. So the other album, his breakout album, was 78. And they're just fantastic. He's a fantastic songwriter. And I'm glad to pick this up for $3. I saw this there at the show. Found this in a cubby hole. Acoustic Alchemy, Natural Elements. It's a guitar trio or a duo, and this is a new age album. And come to find out, it's not a cheap album. It's like $25, $30 record that I got for $2.50. So that was nice. Picked up a couple of Neil Diamond records to round out my collection. I'm just about got them all. I'm just a couple shy of having all his records, and I'm all in on Neil. Like I said, about a month ago, me and the wife, we went over and we seen his show, the Broadway show, which was over near at Winston-Salem. Neil Diamond, the jazz singer. So there you go. And that's about all I got this week. I want to thank the old goat for stopping by and seeing me, and I want to thank him very much again for sending me that VCLT. I loved it. I wish I could get more VCLT. I tell you, it's really nice to get, people that love you and they want to send you something. It's a real treat. So that's about all I got for today. And I'm working on a project that's going to be for a Wednesday show. 20 things that you did not know about rock artists in the vinyl community. Well, that's going to be interesting because I got to even start doing it. I haven't even started yet. I just got the thought in my head the other day when I was out walking. So I think I'll stoke up some incense, and the old goat left me some of his beer, so maybe I'll finish that up. Y'all take care out there, and we'll be seeing you on Wednesday. Just a quick show today. Just want to go ahead and show you a few things. I didn't have a whole lot to bring to the table this week, but I hope to get out this week. I'm going to go to the Corner Antique Mall up in Hudson, North Carolina this week. So hopefully I'll get over there sometime between now and Wednesday. So take care. I'll be talking to you soon. And I always say, North Carolina Vinyl Picker, I got to go. I got stuff to do and support them troops. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye for now.